and welcome back to The Sam Show here on the Auntie YouTube channel. I love the new year. I love planning and setting goals, and I am one of those people. And I am so excited for the adventures that this year is going to have. And one of the ways I love to keep track of all of that is with the Auntie BUJO. This is my fourth year. I've been using it for a while, the Auntie BUJO. I absolutely love it, especially for journaling and tracking different goals throughout the year. If I travel, all those kind of things. And today I'm going to show you 15 different layouts, ideas, pages, spreads on how you can use the Auntie BUJO with the Auntie membership and then with an Auntie partner. All the different things you can do with this BUJO to track this year. So let's get planning. Hey everyone, it's Sam from the Auntie team, and you're watching The Sam Show. Let's go make some fun things. I am going to start at the beginning of my BUJO and go through it as I normally would. So to start off, I love doing a cover page, your word of the year, something that you need inspiration. You can look at that and it's pow right in your face. Number 2, I like to do my big goals right up front. These are the things that are top of my list to get done, and you can see I have them in rows. So once I complete it, I can color in that row. I can do some fun designs into it. Essentially, it'll be all cleared in at the end of the year. Hopefully, anyways. That's my goal. Now I do bills. I like to just do this little short graph of them. Nothing too fancy, but as the month comes and I pay off my bill, I'll just put an X through that little square on that page. And next to my bills, I like to do my 2000 savings random number. So every week you randomly pick a number to put into your savings account, and by the end of the year you'll have $2,000 extra saved. So that's one of the things I love to do. It's kind of fun to color all of them in. Now, this one is my absolute favorite. I love my bookshelves. And actually, I just use the bubbles on the page to draw the bookshelf. So you just go around the bubbles and then create straight lines. If you guys want to know more about it, let me know. And then I do shelves in between because if you notice, I'm hoping to read 31 books this year, plus audiobooks. I like to keep track, and then I'll color the book with the title in at the end. Next, we have my social media tracker. Up top, I have my YouTube based on subs and hours. These are my goals that I want to hit, and I fill them in throughout the year. And with Instagram, with all of my different accounts, I have different goals for them, and I'll fill them in as I reach those numbers. But I really like seeing it. You would be surprised at how much you grow over the year. But what I like to do right next to that is my previous year's ending stats. So this kind of helps me, not feel overwhelmed. You'd be surprised at how much you think about the present, that things aren't changing. But when you go and look back at the previous year, you see all these different things happen, all of these fun things happen. Things are going to keep going. One of my favorite things to use the BUJO for is my ideas and dreaming. I am more of a visual person, so when I have an idea that comes into my head, I like to doodle it. And I like to do that at the beginning of my BUJO where I have lots of space, and in the little boxes I'll do a little sketch of what I want to make, and then I do a little description underneath because my doodles aren't always the best. But this is my favorite. This is where all of my creations come to life. Okay, now I think this one is my favorite spread of all of them. This is my travel memory and tracker What I did is I made little banners, and wherever I travel, I'll write that in the banner, and then I left enough space to put a picture underneath so I can just do a little sticker picture of that trip. And I'm so excited for this next year. I know there's going to be lots of amazing things happen. I added some Auntie Tay stickers from the traveling page. I love this one. It's my favorite. Okay, now we are on to my run tracker. I am only trying to focus on my big monthly changes. For this, I'm really hoping this keeps me motivated because one of my new goals is to run a Disney half marathon. Probably not this year, but maybe next year. So I'm trying to keep track of my 1 mile, my distance, and my longest times just to keep me motivated. But this is a monthly, best of time tracker. Okay, if you follow me, you know that I get migraines. So I printed off this period tracker and used it for migraines. And then on the other side, I used it for what it was intended to with periods. I like doing my migraine and my period tracker because unfortunately, my migraines tend to be hormonal related. So sorry if that's TMI, but this is what works for me. And I like being able to see things right next to each other. Next, we have the beginning of our monthly layouts. Normally on the left side, I like to decorate it, add some washi tape, some doodles, and then on the right, I like to put a quote of the month, kind of get me in that mindset, keep me focused on whatever it is, and I put my goals of what I want to get done that month. I don't really use my BUJO as a planner, but more as like a journal and guide to keeping up with my dreams and tracking how I'm feeling. So that's why it's a little bit different. So now we have the monthly view, and I like to decorate these. I love to see, what's coming up next. If I have any trips planned, or their birthdays, anniversaries, things that are meaningful to me, I like to write in here, and sometimes I'll go back and write like big things that have happened throughout the month on those. I think it'd be cute to put pictures on them too, so you get like a monthly view of it. And like I said, I use my BUJO more for journaling, but I still lay it out kind of you would a planner. But with that, I normally make a couple notes of what I'm thankful for that day, something that happened that made me smile. And then there's always room on the side or the back of the month to journal a little bit more if I really wanted to jot some stuff down. Now, this was in February. One of the things I really like to see is my mood over the month. So I like doing mood trackers. I took some Auntie Tay SVGs and turned them into stickers of all these different hearts, and then based on how I'm feeling, I'll color them in, and then you can see, was it a good month? Was it rough? Are there things we need to work on? What's going on this month? And I like doing that. It's really fun to do every day to track that in. And then finally, we have a bonus one. Here is the chore chart. All I went to was the Auntie Tay membership organization area, and I printed this off and added it to the end of my month because I think this is just really nice to keep track of different things you're working on. I'm constantly trying to get better at cleaning my house. I mean, I have 3 dogs, a cat, and a fish, so there's a lot to clean up, but this is my BUJO, guys. I hope you loved it, and this gives you some inspiration for some new ideas. See you next time. Bye.